to the man because he's stronger, right?
Not at all.
No.
I'm more intelligent. Yeah. I'm more intelligent than a woman, just like I'm more intelligent than you.
You know what emotions is? Emotions will keep her intact with God, right? If you teach a woman how to control it, you can, like, she can really channel. She can channel information and give it back to you, right? She's a divine feminine, right? You're a divine masculine, right? No one is meant to rule over nobody. Nothing else.
No. People
anything.
are definitely meant to rule
what
over
else
others.
rule over anything else? Name anything else that rule over something besides
even
us.
in the animal
Name
kingdom.
something else.
Men
Name
rule.
The world was ran by queens, right? The world by queens.
It was never run by queens.
Listen,
it was never run by women. This world was never run by women.
Let me tell you the truth. The world was ran by queens, right? I saw mama. And little bitty white men came, took over. And when they took over, they erased history, right? And anything that they couldn't destroy, they said they built. And then they wiped away all the women and replaced them with all ugly-ass white men that didn't even fucking exist. And said they was motherfucking kings, and they wasn't no motherfucking kings. Stop playing on me. How the fuck a peasant gonna be a king? Right? They need, listen, I'm just gonna keep it real, right?
Who enslaved who?
Everything.
Who enslaved who?
Oh,
who enslaved who? It was the white man who enslaved your ancestors, not the other way around.
Guess what?
Keep it real.
It depends on what, right? The only thing is real is now. Life is moment to moment. He don't understand.
He sounds like a woman saying body count don't matter. He sounds like a woman saying body count don't matter. Your past matters. Karma matters. What you do matters.
You don't even know the true value of a woman, what a woman truly is. So don't talk about women.
Oh, I already did.
You're gonna sit and say women should submit to you.
100%.
Why?
Because a man is meant to lead, and a woman is not.
I ask why.
Because a woman is emotionally based, and a man is logically based. And you need more logic than emotion.
Who told you that?
Well, my daddy who raised me.
A man.
Again.
A man.
Again. That's why I pulled out the money.
You that, right?
Heaven. Can women rule, or do they have to listen to men?
I've been married twice. Men are emotional. They just don't, they're not taught how to handle their emotions. They're not allowed to validate their emotions unless it's anger. In my personal opinion. And women don't make that any better. I think both of those individuals were bitches. One's clearly a white supremacist, racist, because he immediately said, I'm smarter than you too. Why? Why is that? Why do you think that you're smarter than him? Okay. So anything else he had to say was just, anyways. I have more like military service than both of them combined, I'm pretty sure. And I own my own house and I do all the repairs on my house and I handle everything. And I'm logical. So, and I'm emotional. Absolutely. But women can be everything. And yeah.
For sure. Doc, I'm pretty sure you know who 607 Unc is. What you think about the clip and what you think about 607 Unc?
What I think about him personally is I mean, he came to the internet for sensationalization. So part of him coming to the internet is there's rarely a clip of him not arguing with somebody, not trying to have a controversial take or point. And about the clip, I mean, you know, that everybody has their own personal opinion. There are men who feel like that's how, and men who feel like that's how. I think you just got to do whatever works for you. Like some people got it, some people don't got it. However, it's gonna work for you, player. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go through the world. You know what I'm saying? Navigating that for whatever's best for your life.
For sure. Ken, the video that I saw from you on TikTok, you were talking about that the black man uses his body and the white man uses like psychology, and like that's the difference between like the power systems between the two groups. Someone was calling like this racism, like how Heaven said about their conversation. So, basically with that psychology, do you feel like that was racist, or do you feel like there was a constructive conversation?
See, I understand racism as power, right? We are in a space where now racism has kind of reduced to language, but like I understand racism as you are a highly skilled individual and I'm able to lock you out from pursuing economics. You can't build, you can't get an education, you can't import, you can't export, right? That's racism to me, not words, right? As far as like the logic is a branch of philosophy. No one is born logical. Logic is actually a skill set that you learn. This is why there's always leadership conferences to teach you how to govern and how to rule, right? So you have people that are impulsive, you have people that are assertive, but logic and leadership, those kind of things are not really gender-based. They're skill-based, right? So you could teach a woman anything. You could teach a male anything. Emotion, everybody's emotional. We're always in a state of emotion, right? So a woman might express the emotion physically on the outside. The male will express the same thing internally, but the same thing is happening to both of them. No, one is on the outside, one is on the inside. But as far as that conversation, those are very nuanced. And it's like when you speak in memes and talking points, it's like, you know what I mean? They're sound bites, but those are nuanced conversations because the role of a man and a woman is going to change, depend on environmental factors. In the time of war, the behavior of a male is going to change. In the time of peace, the behavior of a male is going to change. In the desert, the male is going to change. In the tropical environment, the male is going to change. So it depends on the environment and so many factors. These conversations are dangerous because they're based on nuance and not like Dr. saying sensationalism.
For sure. Slim, I don't know if you know who 607 Unc is, but he used to rap. He said he ghost wrote for Nelly and he never got paid and that Nelly owed him all this money. And basically he wasn't getting any motion off of him rapping. So he started doing the crazy stuff online. Do you feel like that's the way now for like when rappers not successful to just go and, make crazy content?
Absolutely. I agree with Doc. I think it's like a shock value thing. Dude ugly. He don't know what he be talking about. You know what I mean? It's just one of those scenarios that that's basically to get people drawn in. You got the black versus the white. Now you got a conversation. You got the content. So that's basically where we are now. As far as what they were speaking of, I mean, at the end of the day, if you got a good woman who's strong, because if you lose your job or something and she can hold you down, so be it. But naturally, a man is designed to lead mentally. That's just who we are. We just men. Now, if you got a woman that basically make more money than you can't be mad. You know what I mean? She might have to take the bill one day. But at the end of the day, you still have your differences or you still have what you could do equally. And I don't know. I just think that clip was kind of crazy.
Can I ask you something real quick? So when you say a man is designed, you think all men or select men?
I say real men. And I think it's real men that's selected.
Ooh.
For sure.
Sorry, I like that comment. I think when it comes to as a woman, if a man takes charge and he shows that he's logical and he shows in his actions, not just his words, in his actions, in every little thing that he does, that he's a provider, that he's going to open the door, that you don't have to do anything, he's going to do it, then you will see a woman absolutely submit.
There you go.
No,
because I believe, I personally, and mind you, I can do everything. I can do all the things. And
I hate it.
So
I hate it because women
but
always,
I don't want to have to.
when they put you in a box, they're gonna say a real man would, and that's how they're gonna use that against you, because they're gonna always move the goalpost to say, if you don't do what I want you to do, you're not a real man.
Some women, because some women are manipulative and abusive in their ways, and they have issues that they need to work on. But that's where your own personal discernment comes in to actually get to know a person and talk to them.
I would argue most women, though. I date women. So what I would argue is most women you meet do that.
That depends on the women you dealing with.
Go scroll down your time.
Slim, we right here
right now.
Because that's what it is. Like that. Like, hey,
keeping it real, bro.
Now, real quick, in terms of like the real man thing. So when during the
I say mature. Let's not say real. I feel like that's diminishes like men in general. So
okay, so
like a maturity level when you get to a mature man level.
So for melanated people, right? Part of us being called savages